In 2020, just before the COVID-19 pandemic struck in March, Wexford Arts Centre announced an open call in association with County Wexford Arts Office for playwrights in Wexford to apply for a mentorship programme titled Wexford Playwrights Studio. The initiative was developed to support professional theatre development for playwrights in County Wexford.
The Wexford Playwrights Studio was invaluable to me during lockdown. I can work kind of blindly, and especially during COVID when you couldn't really meet with people, getting feedback was difficult. So to have the Playwrights Studio and the mentorship and the feedback and the sessions, it was really invaluable in developing work, especially in the last year.
Due to COVID lockdown, the playwrights met by Zoom and in Wexford Arts Centre in compliance with COVID-19 health and safety compliance with lead mentor and renowned playwright Billy Roach.
As with anything, if you don't keep practicing, you're going to get sluggish, you're going to slow down. So the mentoring scheme, whether it was in person or whether it was over Zoom, it forced you in a way to work out your script, training. I mean, if a writer isn't writing, they're not getting any better. If they're not reading, even, which is something that all mentors recommended, is that we must keep reading.
We also had leading international theatre director Ben Barnes come on board to direct the work in progress stage readings with a very fine cast of local and national professional actors.
What was particularly beneficial, I felt, was, well, having access to people like Billy Roach and Ben Barnes, to all of the people who were offering their advice and direction or insight on writing in general. And I particularly enjoyed the rehearsed readings. That process I found very fruitful, where we had actors reading the material, a chance to hear it rather than hearing it in your head off the page. And that was really positive. And having Ben's input there and taking a second look at times at what you're trying to do or clarifying what you were trying to do.
The other thing, I suppose, from my point of view, as somebody who's been working in the theatre for many years, and I've worked on lots of new plays, is I'm very encouraged by the standard of writing and just the quality of the work that's coming through. And so I think the shaping and mentoring of that work is very important to get it to a point where it can live and breathe in the professional world.
It's really bridging that gap between your amateur writing and trying to move into that world, because obviously that's what we all want to do. We all want to develop, and that's what our mentors were really doing. They were facilitating that bridge, if you will, to that world that we weren't in.
We were very grateful for the Arts Council support for this very worthy initiative to provide valuable support to playwrights and theatre practitioners, in particular for supporting professional theatre development behind closed doors during COVID. We had a very talented company of 12 actors performing roles across 8 plays over 2 weeks. The videos of these stage readings were made available on our YouTube channel and shared with theatre industry contacts for further consideration. One of these productions, Lights Out by Hannah McNiven, is now being workshopped further by Four River Productions, and some of the other productions are under consideration for further development by Wexford Arts Centre.
Without their help, I would never have had the connection with Four Rivers, which is a local theatre group, and they're going to hopefully get to put on my play eventually, and hopefully it will be premiering in Wexford.
The Wexford Playwrights Studio initiative allowed us to support theatre practitioners and their professional arts development in Wexford, which is greatly needed, not just during times of COVID, but ongoing. And we do hope to continue the delivery of the studio with ongoing support from the Arts Council and Wexford County Council.